Hi, my name is Sylvia and I've been coming to this church since 1972. My husband attended this church when it was just a tent outside, and then I joined him when the building was built. I do believe God gave us this land because we got it at a good price, and the value has really come up here. So it was a good idea that he did build a church here, because this was just grass, just nothing but grass. When I first came here, there were only like 3 or 4 families that made up the congregation. We also made up the choir. All of us stood up when they asked for the choir to sing. Most of us stood up and went to the front of the congregation to sing. And that was fun because we learned new songs that we had never sung before. And Jose Pasco was our leader, and he was pretty good. Pastor Fred always taught us nothing but scripture. He made sure we learned scripture. I really enjoyed teaching Sunday school. I miss it, but I guess I had to retire. I could still teach Sunday school, but I probably have the students teach me more than I would teach them. In fact, most of the students I taught have become Sunday school teachers, and I believe they do enjoy teaching Sunday school. So I enjoyed it too. I had lots of fun.
Good morning. I'm Caroline Wong, and I am one of those seniors who's been attending Leeward for many, many years. By the time that I got to Leeward, it was about 1977, I think, and I had 2 little boys, and they were 2 and 4. And one of the things that I think Leeward has always focused on is children's programs and the needs of the children. And my kids were in 2 and 3-year-old class, and one was almost soon to be 5, and so he got to go to a children's church. And I think Sylvia was very involved in that children's ministry as well. But we have really wonderful memories of those early days of Leeward that predated the big mega productions. Church was much smaller. It was like a semicircle here, and I'm not sure if it's because Fred came to Hawaii as a sailor in the Navy, or whether it's because he married a Chinese Hawaiian girl, or whether it's just Hawaii. But I think there was a real purposeful effort to reach out to diverse groups of people. And so from the beginning, we had a combination of military families, local families, every ethnicity. And I think that's something that Leeward can really be proud of, because it reflects kingdom principles, that the whole heaven is going to be like every nation and every people group represented there. And I think we need to keep that in mind as we move forward, to always look to see who's not here, who are we not reaching, who are the people that we need to have a burden for to include in our church community. And so that's another thing that's been a characteristic from the beginning of a ministry to the nations, I think you could say. As I look to the future, I have to admit that there's mixed feelings about commitment to a huge building fund. But as I've also seen the miracles that have come about through the process, and the way the whole church has been engaged in the process and in the vision, and what our church will look like and sound like and feel like as we have facilities to embrace a wider audience, it's really exciting. And I think that our church really needs to continue on targeting the youth. Most of you realize I'm a secondary educator, and I just have a heart and passion for young people, and because I think every young person has the potential to be this living miracle for Jesus Christ, in not only in our community but in our world. And if we're ever going to fulfill the commission to reach every tribe and nation, we need the energy and the passion and the stamina and the years that the young people offer. And so I think by building a church that's going to be attractive to kids, they may come to our church to play volleyball or basketball, but we have the opportunity to allow them to confront Jesus Christ. And that's a real blessing to me.